Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Strength for Today. This is volume 68. And as you can see, today's weather is cooperating. It's a beautiful day out today. The sun is out. There's no clouds in the sky. It's a little brisk, but it is a good day. Today, I want to read Luke 6:31, where it says, "Do to others what you would want them to do to you." What does that sound like? Yep, you're absolutely right. The golden rule. That's what we're going to talk about today, the golden rule. How do you want people to treat you? How do you want people to respect you? How do you want people to be when they're in your presence? Well, however you want them to treat you, you need to treat them as you want to be treated. Sometimes it's simple to treat people in a way that they feel less than. It's easy to do that. We condemn folk, we criticize folk, we're cynical people, and they feel so bad. And sometimes I think, do they feel bad talking to those people like that, treating them like that? Then all of a sudden, when it's on the other foot and people start treating them the same way, they don't like it. They get upset, they get mad, they want to get back at people. And I'm like, well, what goes around comes around. Because how you treated folk in the past, you might be having some residual from that action. So sometimes it's the simple things in life that make the most sense. I used to tease folk when they didn't understand simple matters. I say, "Oh, you must be a genius." And they say, "Why is that?" Because simple things to a genius is hard to comprehend. And so they're like, "Oh, come on, man." But think about it. The idea behind the verse, do to others what you would want them to do to you. This is taught in preschools all over the world. We're taught this in church. We're taught this at a very young age. But it is no less true in our homes, business, and lives. We should do to others what we want them to do to us. However we want people to treat us, we need to treat them. Do to others what you want done to you. If you don't want nobody to cheat you, don't cheat nobody. If you don't want nobody to lie to you, don't lie to people. If you don't want people to criticize you, don't criticize people. If you don't want people to be cynical against you, don't be cynical. It's just that simple. You are modeling the behavior you want to see in those you have authority over, especially if you're in leadership. Leaders, you need to understand, I don't care what capacity of leadership you're in, you need to understand how you treat those that follow you, they're going to treat you the exact same way. It's easy to want to lead out of power and authority. I got the power, I got the authority. You do what I say, when I say, how I say. That's a dictatorship. But you don't need to lead from power and authority. It's easy to want to lead out of that. But the best way for us to lead, and it doesn't matter if you're leading your family, if you're leading a business, if you're leading in ministry, the best way for us to lead is through treating others the way we want to be treated. How do you want to be treated? That's what you need to think. Before you open your mouth, you think, okay, if I say this, is this something that's going to come back to me? How is this going to come back to me? Hopefully you want it to come back positively. So if you are sharing positive energy, it's going to be returned to you positive. You're going to get positive energy back. People will often listen to our words, but they're more likely to follow our examples. I just don't want to hear what you say. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see what you're saying. Because we can say a lot, but it's our actions that really set the tone of what we're saying. So can people follow what you say as well as what you do? That should be coupled together. If I say one thing, my actions ought to back up what I say, instead of me saying one thing and my actions are totally in contempt of what my mouth is saying. People are watching you. They're taking notes. People are videotaping you. They are paying attention to what you say and what you do. And I said once before, people will create clickbait, and those clickbaits will jack you up. So it doesn't matter what you say sometimes. If people want to use it against you, they will. So I say always speak positive. Be positive wherever you go. Do positive. Be positive. Speak positive. Walk positive. That's the best way to live your life. People will follow the behaviors and the attitudes and the actions that they see modeled in you. Whatever you are modeling, whatever you are saying, whatever your attitude is, whatever your action is, whatever your behavior is, they're going to model that. Are your words of instructions also being lived out in your own life? That's what we need to ask. Ladies and gentlemen, ask yourself, are my words of instructions that I'm telling everybody else what to do, are they being lived out in my own life? Am I living what I'm talking? What do they say? You walk the walk, but you talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? And as a good leader, the one thing that should be posted in your mind is the golden rule. Do to others what you want them to do to you. And I'm going to close with this. God, thank you for the simple reminder today. Help me to live my life in a way that is worthy of being replicated by those around me. Help me to lead by example in the way that I treat and interact with others. The golden rule. Are you living it? This is Strength for Today's Man, Volume 68. I'm Malachi. You guys go out, have an awesome day, be blessed in the Lord, and remember, walk by that golden rule. Do to others what you want them to do to you. I look forward to seeing you again real soon on the next podcast. You guys be blessed.